Okay, so quick recap. I ended up going on the journey. I like only wanted to go on the journey if we lost. So then I didn't realize that like once we won, it's like, oh, you still have to go on this journey. So I was like, okay, fuck. But it did end up like pretty successful for me. I got the extra vote. It's funny because I was gonna let New have it. So like I was gonna drag it out right until like literally like 2 minutes before the votes were due, and then I was gonna fold and let him have it. But he folded like pretty early. Like we still had like 6 or 7 hours left, and he let me pretty much have the extra vote. So now I feel kind of bad about that, but I will try to hold on to it and not tell anyone until I see New again, because now I feel like indebted to this person, which is probably part of his plan. But I'm gonna try to just lie for now and say that we couldn't come to an agreement, so we both got to walk away with nothing.
After the spending challenge, I was kind of suspicious of Rainer because when I asked, there was some quick subject changing. It just seemed like avoidy. And then I was also sus with TP for similar reasons. But for now, I think I'm just going to try to let that go. Focus on the building relationships. I definitely have some good trust built with Jojo, Ryan, and Olivia, and getting stronger with Rainer. With Iron, I feel like there's still some trust there, but I have some concerns about the chaotic nature of play there.
So the first tribal was an absolute fucking shit show. Somebody told Chewy that he was going, I think it was Sparky. I'm pretty sure Sparky's just like kind of just has no idea what's really going on and just wants to be included in the majority. I like Sparky. I have nothing against Sparky.
Chewy really stirred up the game on this first round. They were playing very aggressively.
This whole Chewy vote thing just got blown way out of proportions. I'm like, it's round one! Why are we already lying? Why are we playing so messy? Why are we trying to expose people?
They're telling me that Ethan told them that they are the vote, and then going to people and saying that I told them. It was not cool.
Telling Sparky that I'm the one who told him he was in danger, when he also turned to Sparky and told her that I was the one that told him he was in danger, and also told Devin that it was Sparky? Ridiculous.
I only told him the vote was on him when he said Ethan already told him. I didn't want to lie to him round one. I was really trying to be a honest player and play very honestly starting out here. Seeing how that has bit me in the butt, I'm probably not going to go that route the rest of the game.
He's trying to pin it on us to make people go after us because he's petty. And I'm just like, yeah, nobody believes it. Absolutely nobody believes it. Which is good for me, because now no one's going to be on my butt about it.
Moving forward, I definitely think I'm going to be trying to talk to people a bit more, try to talk game, try to talk just in general with people, and really make it a priority of making connections with people in the upcoming few days. I do hope that one of these challenges coming up will be like a scavenger hunt. I'm really good at those. I have a lot of stuff in this house that I can do for scavenger hunts, whether it's numbers or alphabetical scavenger hunt or things related to Christmas or Halloween, basically like anything. I'm really hoping that if I can pull in clutch for the tribe and a challenge, that people start talking to me a bit more, along with me being more social. But hopefully this works out and I'll be staying in the game long term and possibly getting more allies and hopefully some alliance chats.
They came, they went, now they're ghosts in the game. Some played it smart, some lost their flame. Whispers in the island, the echoes remain. Sagevivor ghost, chatting through the pain. They came and they went, now they're ghosts in the game. Some played it smart, some lost their flame. Whispers in the island, the echoes remain. Sagevivor for ghosts, chatting through the pain. So here's to the fallen, the one ones who got played, some left in glory, some thrown in the shade. The game don't stop, it's a battle to fight. Who's next to go? Man, it might be me tonight. They came and they went, now they're ghosts in the game. Some played it smart, some lost their flame. All different stories, all different vibes. But one thing's for sure, this game eats you alive.
This episode's challenge is the classic Hotel of Horrors. So if you're not familiar with the Hotel of Horrors, who are you? Where have you been living? Under a rock? Apparently, because the Hotel of Horrors is Sagevivor's most iconic challenge. Essentially, the way the challenge works is I take everybody and I throw them into the hotel. They can talk to each other, even if they're not on the same tribe, while they're within the hotel. And then there'll be various points over the next 24 hours where they may or may not be able to check out based on what we say. Last person to check out for their team sends their team to tribal council. So the benefit of this challenge really is the cross-tribal communication, the fun, the strategy, getting to see everybody all at once, and then they slowly get picked out of there sooner and sooner. There's also going to be some incentives to go back into the hotel, so if you are very good at the hotel and you are able to jump back in, you might be rewarded.
I was playing games with my friend when the challenge dropped yesterday, and I saw a VC with Pekka, Angel, Ethan, and I think M was in there. I don't 100% remember, but yeah, no, it was mainly the other tribe that was in the VC, which makes me believe that they're a lot more unified and a lot more active when it comes to talking to each other than our tribe is. Which is a good and a bad thing. But they were Ethan and Angel. Peck ended up leaving, and I joined around an hour after notice, around 3 o'clock, and we stuck around for like until 7 o'clock my time. So it was like a 3-4 hour VC. So it was pretty good. I got some pretty good conversations in with them. Basically, them saying that they think that New potentially has a lot of the items because number 5 was an individual immunity, but they don't know. They know it didn't get spent last thing, so they reckon that it would potentially be New because New was on Journey. So that'll be very interesting to find out if that ended up being the case or not. I just got a lot of reps. And it was mainly Angel and Ethan that I spoke to, and we ended up sending M and Ethan to Journey this time. So I reckon no matter what happens there, I'm going to get some tea on what actually goes on there, because we got told that by Olivia and New that it was they have to opt in to play, and if they don't opt in to play, they're fine. That's what Olivia said, but the news says if they don't come to agreement, they lose their vote. So it's kind of two stories. Olivia's saying that nothing bad happened, whereas the news saying they both lost their vote. So don't know what's going on there, but we'll find out. We'll find out with Em and Ethan being there at some point, I'm sure. There's also a high possibility of a swap coming up because 2 people are gone. We've won immunity again. So it will be 2 up. Holy fuck, that challenge. I can't get over that challenge. That challenge was so hectic. But I will say that's the most fun I haven't let loose like I have this season almost ever. In any season of Survivor I've ever played. It's just, I don't know. I feel very in place with this cast. I feel like I've got a lot of people that like me. I feel like I've got a lot of people who really enjoy my company. I feel like a lot of people... I'm very sassy. I'm very banterish with the hosts. I think a lot of it is really helping my social game. Because the moment I got back, I was flooded with DMs from all the main people on the tribe like TP, Ryan, Raina, Love, and Jojo were all immediately my DMs, fucking congratulating me for clutching up and for everything that happened during the challenge, the classic Rasputin. Hopefully that's an iconic season moment, because that was a lot of fun. If it took the fucking shit out of me, I would be lying if I said that that took a lot out of me. But it's here to have fun. Like I said in my cast review video, I'm just here to have fun. I'm here to have a good time. And I just feel like this cast really does bring it out of me. I feel like I'm able to be myself, and everyone's kind of just, pumping their fist in the air, like, cheering me on.
We won immunity, woohoo. I did not have to do anything at all, which was great. I really don't like challenges at all. I am here for the social and strategic game, and I hate challenges, so it was really fun not having to do a single thing, because Iron just let me switch with him or whatever. And he also took an idol piece, which is actually really annoying, because, like, it's a one-time thing, I don't really care, but he also took something at the auction, so it's like, he's made us do worse in 2 challenges to be selfish and grab advantages and stuff like that. And I still want to work with him, but he's very clearly greedy, and it's just unnecessary to do. Like, why would you hurt the entire tribe just to publicly get an advantage that is just going to put a target on your back later? But I don't care, really, because he could use that on me, so might as well get close to him and whatnot, and that's what I've been trying to do to begin with. I don't really care that much about my tribe. It's kinda boring, I guess. I don't like a lot of them. I don't like JoJo, I don't like M, I don't care about Rainer. I guess the others are fine. There's nobody that I like too much. If we went to tribal, I would very clearly want to vote M. I don't care at all that she sacrificed her vote to help us win. It's like, good for you and thanks for helping me win, but if we lose, I still want to vote you out, so I don't really care. She's really hard to talk to, and she called me weird, which, like, I am weird, I guess, and whatnot, but don't call me weird, only I get to call myself weird. And I don't know, all she's talked to me about was like her edibles and stuff like that, so it's like, how am I the weird one? But when I found that out, it basically just made me want to try that much harder to socialize more and destroy her and vote her out and get numbers and stuff like that. So it kind of lit a fire under me in a way, because I just want to vote you out now. I want to vote you out that much more, and I have that much more motivation to vote you. And I already had her last on my trust rankings, so now I really, really want to vote her out. And it would be great. I would not mind if we swapped tribes right now. It would be fun. Like, why not? Swap things, I guess. And, there's not much else to talk about, really, because not much has been happening since we've just been winning everything. I've just been trying to socialize and whatnot. I got closer to Love. She adopted me. I'm her org baby, she says, and if that will help me survive, then sure, I'll be that and whatnot. And I've got close to Ryan. He says we're besties, so I hope he's serious about that. We've talked a lot about reality TV shows and whatnot. And yeah, he's cool, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's so much older than me. It's hard to talk to some of them sometimes. They just are not on my level, I guess. I'm just too cool. I'm too cool for this tribe.
Productive day and strategy so far. As I said, I really trust Ryan a lot. I really, really trust him a lot. I don't know exactly what it is. I think we just vibe, He's got somebody in his life that's in the medical profession. I'm in the medical profession. He played baseball. I played baseball. And then just a bunch of other, like, hobby sort of things. So, great vibe there. I'm thinking I want to lock him up as, like, my number one, my ride or die. And then after that, like I said, Jojo, Val, we've built up this bond. We're kind of doing the dance, doing the little tango. And now, like, let's just make it official, make ourselves a 4, and then we can always pull somebody in after, you know. This was originally supposed to be the plan with Ryan, Iron, and myself, but Iron's making the block hot. This guy's making the block hot. What the fuck's he doing? Like, literally yesterday I'm talking to him, he's like, I don't really feel like leaving out of here. The fuck you don't? Get the fuck out that hotel, bro. What are you doing in there? You going back in? For an idol piece? I mean, I get it, but this early? That's a lot. He's doing a lot, so, you know. Maybe keep him around as a little meat shield, but I don't know that I trust him farther than I can throw him.
Sagevivor, it is Hot Dog Jojo, Joe Dirt, Sloppy Jojo, the fucking Hot Dog Man, episode 2. We're cooking. We are absolutely cooking. Everyone in this game wants to fucking work with the boy. Everyone does. And I don't blame them. I'm so charismatic, like, duh. Thankfully, there's one person a little bit more charismatic than me, and that is Ryan. That's my social shield. Social shield. That's my social shield. And then you got Iron. That dude is just my shield in general. That is a loud and proud motherfucker. That dude is not afraid of threat level in this game, and that is exactly what I need on my side.
Jojo hits me with a fucking DM. When I'm like, oh my god, I've got one idol piece, so we need else 2 more. And he goes like, you want to hear a secret? I have an idol piece too. I got it transferred to me during the auction challenge. And I'm like, oh my god. But so I got another idol piece, so that makes 2, which is so fucking good. We're already so close to an idol. Jojo doesn't know that I have a second idol piece, so I'm keeping that to myself. Like, he shared a secret with me. I was so tempted. I was going to tell him, but I'm like, I think it's better for my game in the long haul if I just don't mention it. I think that it will cause him to really change his mind about how I giving me the idol piece if I asked for it. Because I'm pretty confident Jojo would give it to me if we like need it, and he's confident I only have 1, but secretly I have 2, and then I go, oh, I'm really sorry for lying, but bam, idol, and then we pop off. Yeah, it might break a little bit of trust because he told me, but I didn't tell him. But I think ultimately it will do really well for us, because I have no hesitation to save Jojo, save Ryan, save Love with an idol. I don't have the hesitation, because if they are at the threat of going home for whatever reason, whatever shenanigans end up happening, they're allies to me, and I want to keep that around, because it's just smarter for me to do that, and it makes me look like a real big team player. And the absolute fucking champion, by the way. Big up M for fucking just losing her vote. I'm sure it's because she's stoned and doesn't care. But hey, a big up to M for saving the tribe. If she hadn't have done that, I reckon we would have lost, low-key. So, big up M. It was just an all-round really awesome 24 hours. Had a lot of fun. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to report back with. I feel really good with Ethan. I feel really good with Angel on a swap. I think one thing I forgot to mention, and I've just remembered, Devin DM'd me pretty much straight away at the challenge start and was like, "Oh, hey Iron, I really fucked with you during your video, and I'm really keen to play with you." And then he fucked off, bro. Fucking dipped. He was here for like a solid 20 minutes, and he just vanished. Like, bro, you can't be too excited to talk to me if you just fucking like what? I was angry. I was livid. I was genuinely upset. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I have 2 idol pieces now. We're fucking cooking, gang. We're fucking cooking. I'm so excited. This game is it's gonna be a great season. I can feel it. I can feel it in my loins. If I go out early here for whatever reason, I'm going to be so fucking pissed.
I did tell him about the idol shard that I have. I don't think that idol shard is going to, like, kill me in this game. You know, I don't think information about that is going to kill me in this game. The only people I've told are, number 1, Love. She knows she will not tell anyone. Number 2, Ryan. He knows he will not tell anyone. And number 3, Iron. He does not have a reason to tell anyone because he has a second shard. And he thinks that I want to use my shard with him, and he thinks that I want to get a third shard with him so that I can play an idol with him. But what I want to do is I want to get a second shard so that I can tell him, hey, give me that so I can save you at this next tribal. You idiot, you're playing too big. I need to save you with my idol. And then I don't save him. He gives me his shard. He goes home. I have an idol to myself. That is my cracked up fever dream. But I'm not going to kill my game to achieve that like I've done in past seasons before. Sagevivor people, you know. You fucking know. So yeah, man, we're doing good. We want another fucking challenge. Everyone is absolutely on Iron's ass because he left the hotel, or he went back in the hotel for that fucking, for the idol shard. And people were like, ayo, like, what's this dude's fucking problem? And I was like, man, I don't know, dude. That dude's got a fucking problem, man. I don't fucking know. But really behind their backs, I'm like friends with him. And I don't know if he recognizes all the heat that he's getting, but I hope he figures it out soon. Because if we go to a tribal and this man is pushing for Olivia to go and he doesn't stop, he's going to get himself sent the fuck home too early. I don't want him gone too early. I want at least 1 or 2 filter tribals where we can get out some of these wild cards that we don't know where they stand, and then we can move on to the Olivia versus Iron War. Now, when it comes to the first person I want out, I think it's M. I would rather TP, but it seems like Love is cool with TP. It seems like a lot of people are semi-cool with TP. I'm not that close with him, but it's good that I have people that I'm not that close to. I don't want to be that threat, you know? So I just be yapping, bro. I really just be yapping. But, yeah, dude, I think we're in good standing. I got alliances. Oh, I feel good about Rainer, too. Rainer's been coming up to me with game talk and whatnot. He has told me that he doesn't fuck with Iron.
Get the fuck out that hotel, bro.
Val don't fuck with Iron.
And if there's one person that needs to get voted out ASAP, it's Iron.
Olivia don't fuck with Iron.
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
So there are eyes on people that are not JoJo. So that's good. And I kind of want to keep it that way. We're rocking and rolling. We're winning this fucking game. I'm mad that I didn't go into that damn hell hotel and talk to people, dude. Talk to people. Talk to people, dude. I'm mad that I didn't fucking do that. I'm mad that I sat out. But it's okay. It's for the better. Because if I went in there with my charismatic ass and made a whole bunch of friends on the other side, everyone would have been like, whoa, JoJo's a problem. JoJo's a problem. But because I sat out, they're not thinking that. I don't think. I do have concerns about Val. If anyone's going to clock that me and Ryan are the threats of this game, it's going to be fucking Val. And if anyone's going to be able to do something about it, it's going to be Val. But I'm hoping if she goes running her mouth that it comes right back to me and we can just take her out. I don't know, man. I'm feeling good right now. Nothing has happened in this game yet. Something will happen eventually. It hasn't happened yet. I think that's all I have to report on, man. Really not much has happened. I got my 1 idol shart. I'm sitting on it. And 2 more sharts and we got an idol, baby. Hot Dog JoJo, fucking Sloppy JoJo, Hot Dog Man Joe Dirt. We're fucking out, boy. Yes.
I don't know. Some people in this cast seem nice, but after talking to them, I'm like, ugh, it's actually kind of annoying. But at least I'm really good at being fake to these bitches because I really can't be bothered to be goody-goody. Except for the real girls. And those real girls are literally JoJo and Ryan and Rainer. Honestly, Rainer's a surprising one. I'm slowly starting to love Rainer because he is a pretty bad texter, but I think he's kind of getting there. I don't know. And then we have people in the other tribe like New. New is nice, I guess, but then they started talking about all their random shit, and I just lost interest immediately. I mean, Pekka, is that their name? they were really nice. I didn't talk to Gabby. I needed to talk to fucking Gabby, but I didn't. And then Angel, where do I start? The fact that he seems like kind of a fucking tryhard. And then we have people like Ethan. I mean, Ethan was nice, I guess, but kind of giving stale.
Challenge. Oh, this was such a good challenge. I'm so happy about it. The Hotel of Horrors was an absolutely fantastic challenge, especially for me, because I feel I got a lot out of it. Being able to talk to the people on the other tribe, that is so incredibly invaluable. I was able to make great connections. I really vibed with Iron and Raynor, and also M, but we'll get more on, we'll talk more about M in a second. But yeah, I made those connections. I was out fairly quickly, unfortunately, until I got dragged back in by Iron, and then escaped like immediately afterwards. But that really messed us up when right at the end it was Gabby versus Iron, and we had the opportunity to swap with Gabby. One of us had the opportunity to swap with Gabby to hopefully secure the win, and I was gonna do it until Sage said, only if you haven't re-entered. And I asked, since I was forced back in by Iron, does that count? And it counted, so I couldn't swap. Ridiculous. Oh my God. That really screwed us up. That really screwed me up. I was so mad, but I also understand, like, the player, like Ethan the player is so beyond mad, but the rest of me finds it hilarious, so it gets a pass. Because come on, that's pretty funny. Either way, Gabby ended up losing, Iron won, the other tribe won, and now we're back at tribal. But everyone seems to think that Gabby threw that challenge, because Gabby was there for a while. Actually, scratch that. Gabby escaped really, really fast, went back for an idol piece, and then did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Angel and New, who were the last two people in with her before the 1v1 started, said that she wasn't even trying to escape. Ooh, that's infuriating. Because if she actually threw, then I think I have a handle on what her strategy might be. I think she's trying to pull a Scott from Total Drama Revenge of the Island. For those who don't know, Scott was the main antagonist of that season of Total Drama. And his strategy was to throw every single challenge, to vote off all the strong people on his team so they wouldn't be threats later on, while also, quote, giving the other team a false sense of security until he, quote, again, picked them off. It worked on Total Drama, but Total Drama's a cartoon. It's not real. This is real. This is a real game with real people. And these real people have very real brains that are able to figure this stuff out. Because it's just so suspicious that Gabby wasn't even trying to escape when she was there for a long time, especially since she escaped almost immediately when the competition began, but folded immediately after she got an idol piece and knew she was safe. Ridiculous.
We really had a shot to win the challenge yesterday, and I really thought that we were going to do it. There was a point when there was 4 people from the other tribe left and just 2 of ours. Gabby checked out like really early on, and we were in good shape. And then as soon as an idol piece was offered up, Gabby checked right back in to the hotel and then never checked back out. So it's really hard to tell if that was like deliberate by Gabby or if Gabby was truly just not paying attention. But like, if you're not going to pay attention, why would you check yourself back in to the hotel and then expect nobody to be pissed off with you when you're the reason that we lost. Ethan is currently on the journey. I hope Ethan's having a nice time. I hope you're chilling, bro. You deserve it.
But either way, thankfully, I got out of this tribal because the other team, they had mercy on me and picked me to go on the journey. I went on the journey with M. M said it was because to escape the hotel, she lost her vote, so they sent her on the journey anyways. Doesn't matter because they won, but still. According to M, it's most likely they picked me through random draw, like how they picked New to go on the first journey. But either way, I'm so grateful I get out of this tribal. I don't have to make a mess, so if this round was a mess, I'll find out all about it when I get back. But I got out of it. I can't be eliminated, so hey, a win is a win. But I kept on winning with this journey. Because we found out the rules of this journey were we had to discuss and figure out which one of us would leave with a self-vote and which one of us would leave with an idle piece. And if we couldn't decide, we'd both leave with self-votes. And M, oh my god, she is one of the nicest human beings I've ever met in one of these games. She was so beyond nice about it. Because we both agreed immediately. We VC'd about this. We both agreed that we want to work together later on. So we took this opportunity to get a grasp on each other's standings in the game and making sure we're making the best decision for both of us and agreeing to work together when we can. Beautiful. Awesome. Because if we could both make the merge together and then we reconvene, boom. Instant allies. And that's the best thing you can have going into the merge. Allies from both sides. It's perfect. It's beautiful. We both took full advantage of this. But it gets even better when M started off by saying that she feels comfortable and confident with her tribe, that she would be okay with the self-vote. Boom. That was my in. Because then I told her all about what happened with the Chewy situation and the Gabby throwing theory and me being thrown out there a whole lot. I definitely maybe over-exaggerated a little bit of it, but ultimately, like, I didn't include the part where nobody believed Chewy about the rest of us starting the alliance, but at the same time, I am nervous. People are wary of it. So I didn't really lie about anything. I told M the truth, and I was worried. I was very worried about getting a self-vote and going back to my tribe with that. Because if I'm right and someone throws again, if Gabby throws again but still has that idle piece and can't go anywhere, there's nothing stopping Gabby from trying to pitch the idea that, hey, Ethan already has a self-vote. Why don't we just, all we need is a few more votes and we get him out of here. Easy. Bing, bang, boom. Let's just finish the job. So I did not want to go back with anything but that idle piece. It's not that it's not that I wanted the idle piece. It's that I didn't want to go back with a self-vote. That I felt would have had the potential to completely end my game. Yes, I'm very confident with my strongest allies, those being Angel, Bobo, and Devin. And I guess Pekka can be added to that. I like Pekka a good amount. Like, I feel I can trust them, but they're not as strong as everyone else that I listed. But the fact is, even with that, I'm worried that the votes could possibly be there to send me packing, and I don't feel like going out this early. So, but yeah, M was so nice about it, heard me out, and we agreed she would take the self-vote and I'd get the idle piece. So boom, I got the idle piece. I'm not going back with the self-vote. Now the question is, what am I going to tell my tribe? And the answer, the 100% honest truth. I'm not lying to them about this. It's not worth it. I'm going to full on tell them. One of us had to leave with an idol piece, the other a self-vote, or we both got self-votes, and was so nice about it and let me leave with the idol piece. That's what I'm going to tell them. I'm going to be perfectly honest with them. I want them to see me as someone who's open and honest, someone who's not going to lie to them, because that's going to make me seem more trustworthy and make people want to bring me in more, which I think can only help me. And especially after Chewie tried to make me seem like a liar, the one thing I need people to see of me is honesty, or see from me is honesty. And honesty is what they're going to get. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Or, well, the only other thing is I'm pretty worried about this elimination, because I don't know who's going home. I'm not gonna know until I get back from the journey. But that's just kind of, we see what happens and we roll with it.
I know Gabby said she wants to vote out a boy. Ethan is currently on the journey. I hope Ethan's having a nice time. I hope you're chilling, bro. You deserve it. It's a shit show here again, sort of, maybe, but yeah, so I know my name's been at least thrown out there by Gabby. And Gabby's just not good at Gabby, as soon as Gabby threw out my name, she just completely stopped even trying to talk to me. So it's like so obvious. And Bobo said the same, that Gabby's just MIA now. I mean, maybe she's talking to other people, but she's not talking to me or Bobo, who are two people that she said she wants to vote for. I know that Gabby's trying to put together like a blind side against one of the boys. Could be me, could be Bobo, could be New. And I know Angel is kind of like convincing Gabby that he's in with her, but I am 99% sure that that's not true.
Me, Devin, Ethan, Pekka, and Bobo made a majority alliance. So after losing the challenge, we're probably going to target Gabby, unless like something happens. But we're probably going to target Gabby just because, one, she threw, two, I don't trust her, three, she's doing a whole lot of like mixing and matching information. So we can just do without.
I'm in a new alliance. It's right now me, Angel, Devin, and Pekka, called White Chicks. So that's kind of what I'm working with for this vote, especially with Ethan being away at the journey. The goal here is just to make Gabby feel comfortable, kind of deflect to a Sparky or a New vote, so that she doesn't play the idol piece and we risk like New pulling something out and Sparky voting with Gabby. But the big thing I think as well is to make sure that Sparky's on board with voting Gabby, which she had mentioned she'd be open to. So if we can do that, then we have 5 out of the 6 voters on Gabby. Meaning if New has something, or if Gabby has something else, then we still have pretty good chances of converting here. I also wanted to make sure that any sort of like backlash vote didn't fall on me or Devin. So that being pushing New to Gabby, like instead of myself or Devin. Just because with all these advantages early on, I really don't want to be a victim to one of these like idol outs or something. So the goal here is just to keep my name out of the vote talk, because I'm being targeted for being a boy, which I think is pretty silly that we're doing that. But whatever, Survivor, we've seen that in the past with gender lines and all that. So yeah, really just trying to make sure that I'm not the fallback plan here. Just too early to get voted out.
I'm going to keep it real. This is the dumbest bout of gameplay I've ever seen. Gabby's a fucking idiot for not cooperating with everybody else.
And then as soon as an idol piece was offered up, Gabby checked right back in to the hotel.
Angel's an idiot for believing that I'm, firmly in his corner.
And then me and Pekka made a majority alliance.
And then Angel and New are fucking dumb because they're literally fighting in this fucking chat for nothing. Like, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, they're fighting for nothing. Gabby knows she's going home. She knows. There's nothing that you can say that will throw any of that out the window. And for me, it's just so unnecessary. It makes me want to pull the trigger and get rid of Angel because I'm just sick and tired of this shit. I do not have the patience nor the care to sit here and deal with him. Like, he's so annoying. Like, this is just fucking irritating. Like, if he wants to sit here and act all fucking stupid, I have no issue sending him home because at the end of the day, I'm here to play a game and they're here to play pretend. Also, mind you, this has been a peaceful 24 fucking hour cycle, partially because Ethan's not here because I don't have to listen to his stupid fucking stories.
I like Pekka a good amount. Like, I feel I can trust them.
But mostly because the mess has been relegated to just Gabby and we all know she's full of shit in the first place. So, like, can we not just, like, breathe and stop being fucking stupid? Like, this is New's first tribal council, and this is already how we're playing.
I'm honestly baffled, and I still don't have a vote.
Yeah, childish, embarrassing, and a disrespect to the game of Survivor. That's what this is.
Angel's, like, 100% my number one. We tell each other everything.
Devin is my ride or die, and we'll go from there.
But I'm also pretty tight with Ethan and Bobo, because I think both of them kind of also view me as their number one.
I also wanted to make sure that any sort of like backlash vote didn't fall on me or Devin.
Yes, I'm very confident with my strongest allies, those being Angel, Bobo, and Devin.
Which is good for me. I want a lot of people to think that I'm their true number one. And realistically, I kind of haven't decided who my actual number one is, but I lean heavily towards Angel because I tell Angel pretty much everything that goes down. I know Gabby said she wants to vote out a boy. It's a shit show here again, sort of, maybe, but yeah, so I know my name's been at least thrown out there by Gabby. And Gabby's just not good at Gabby, as soon as Gabby threw out my name, she just completely stopped even trying to talk to me. So it's like so obvious. And Bobo said the same, that Gabby's just MIA now. I mean, maybe she's talking to other people, but she's not talking to me or Bobo, who are two people that she said she wants to vote for. I know that Gabby's trying to put together like a blind side against one of the boys. Could be me, could be Bobo, could be New. And I know Angel is kind of like convincing Gabby that he's in with her, but I am 99% sure that that's not true. I doubt Angel would lie to me. I've been really upfront with Angel. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty much where things are at right now. Unless something crazy comes up, my vote is most likely going to Gabby. Because if you're going to throw my name out there, like, you're done. You're out. You're gone. And I hope that the connections that I've built with people, hold up. I really did try to connect with Gabby, but, like, I don't really feel that bad about this vote.
And just like that, Gabby was sniped at a pretty unanimous vote after that. She jumped back into the hotel to try to get an idol piece and then was unable to escape the hotel. Everybody thought she was throwing for some reason in the hotel, even though she was just busy. But anyways, Gabby, thank you so much for playing. We really do appreciate having you. We stand Gabby in this house, and you were robbed. In the next episode, we are going to swap, and so that will be exciting to see everybody kind of shake up their positions right after talking to everybody in the hotel. How is this going to affect the game, and who will be voted out next? Find out next time.